First up, Powerhouse. From the United States of America, they are the WBO title holder. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. Up against them is Tiny from Colombia. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the orange trunks with red trim. Powerhouse.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They both want the knockout. Adams scores. Hit him with a left jab. Beautiful counter shot. The champion is back for another defense.
Respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Wait for the reaction. Until then, just keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. It's going to be a tough night tonight.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. No rest for the weary. The winner again. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And we're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Straight right just misses. Round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other. Because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, this fighter loves throwing punch. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. To the fourth round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? The stamina is off the charts. Through the hook, didn't land. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in the weight class. Swing and a miss with the jab. So far, the offense has been better than this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We go off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and cocky till your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punch caught him clean. Missing with that right hook. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. What's the referee thinking right now? Close round with 10 seconds to go. And now going for the finish. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again.
It's bombs away. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter. And down goes Tiny. Into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Seven. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he misses with the left uppercut. Oh my! That's a game changer! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a massive upset this would be. I thought we were going to see the finish. Oh, right there. Why weren't they covering up? They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round, so...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And we enter the 8th round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One punch could change everything in this battle. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Nope, that uppercut does not score. The jab doesn't quite connect. Despite what the judges score. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Throws the uppercut, but misses. Right hook just missed. Good counter punching. Failing to score with that right hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. Competitive round with 10 seconds left. Fell for round 10. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early round? That's a lot of energy first. They did 6 rounds in one.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A lot of effort being exerted here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Swinging and missing with the jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Incredible work rate. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The 11th, we've entered the championship rounds. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Can't land the jab there. A straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I worry about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
And there's the bell to start round 12. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice job by him to block that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They miss with the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fight.
It's been a good one. Good entertainment. Everybody benefited. Those fighters there will learn so much from this fight. The fans cannot argue with that decision. I'm sure you won't, Todd, because I'm not. I'm happy with what I've just seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by majority decision and still WBO champion, Power